Hey, what's up there? This is Cody the Coin Raptor, and welcome to my channel. I'm here to provide you the best crypto content that I can, starting first with our chart action. All right, so for Bitcoin, Bitcoin has been chopping sideways here. You can see that I've drawn in this descending triangle we have here. It's a very similar pattern to what we've seen in the past couple of weeks or so. Here's the support level, ultimate support level at about 20,000 or so. That's a support level that I'm keeping my eye on. You could always take this support level and you could move it up just a little bit if you'd like, and just put it like right under where the previous low is. But it's generally about this $20,000 level or so. That is the ultimate support level for Bitcoin right now. And what we've seen so far is that it's incredibly weak. It's tried multiple times to break out here. You can see these long candle wicks all the way up to the top, meaning that all these buyers were completely exhausted here at the top, and then sellers came in and they sold and they just crushed these candles. So we're seeing a lot of resistance up here right now. And so I'll be keeping my eye on this level here, this 20,000 level. This is huge support right now, and if it gets taken out, then the next level of support that I found is going to be down here at about 17,000 or so. So I'll be paying attention to that, and if there's any sort of reversal or anything on Bitcoin, I will definitely let everybody know on my Twitter, and I will also put it into the day's chart action videos. But again, you can kind of see here, it's chopping sideways, it's kind of oscillating here, chopping sideways, and I would expect that based on what I'm seeing from the chart pattern here, I would expect it to come down and retest 20,000 and possibly even break 20,000 right now. Okay, that's Bitcoin right here. Next, let's take a look at ETH. Ethereum's got a lot of the same thing going on, almost the exact same pattern for ETH. In fact, if I switch back and forth between the two of them, you can see just how closely correlated they've been lately. And so for ETH, support levels at about 1,000 or so, it came down and barely touched it and then bounced off. And then below that, you're looking at about 900. So either it could definitely get rejected at some of the resistance levels up here. Again, we've seen a lot of the same things with ETH that we did with Bitcoin. But watch out for this range here, right? About every 100 or so is kind of like a psychological level of support. People like round numbers. They like to trade around round numbers. So you can imagine that every 100 or so, or every 1,000 around the round numbers, people like to trade around those. So those are usually support levels as well as what you can see on the candles. All right, so let's also take a look at the DXY as well. DXY, the dollar index, again, it trades inversely to Bitcoin, and right now it looks like it's actually on the way down. It looks like it has more of a down sloping pattern, and it looks like it's potentially hit its head here on heavy resistance at about 105. But we'll look, and I'll follow this and figure out where we are in comparison to this. But I would expect that if this goes up, Bitcoin goes down, and if Bitcoin goes down, this will go up. That's kind of what I expect because they trade inversely to each other. Next, I want to go ahead and show you CryptoQuant. So CryptoQuant is an excellent tool for on-chain analysis. And so what I've got here is the exchange net flow, and the net flow is basically the amount of bitcoins going into the exchange subtracted from the amount of bitcoins going out of the exchange. So it's the net flow, and this value right here is negative. So what this means is this huge red value, this massive outflow, or this massive net outflow. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is some on-chain analytics. So we're going to start here first with CryptoQuant. And this is the net outflow of exchanges on CryptoQuant. And so what that means is that you have the amount of coins coming into the exchange subtracted from the amount of coins leaving the exchange. So you get a net flow. If it's green, it's a positive net flow. That means more coins have gone onto the exchange. then have left the exchange. And if it's red, that means that more coins have left the exchange as opposed to being put on the exchange. And so what that means right now is I've taken a look at some data. June 16th, which was yesterday as recording this, it has seen the largest outflow, the largest net outflow in some time, even this whole year. You can zoom out here. No other single day has had a larger net outflow than today. And so what that's telling me right now is that a lot of people are going in and they're buying the dip and they're taking their coins off the exchange. I mean, this is a massive number of people, a massive number of coins coming off of the exchange. Okay. Next, we're going to go ahead and talk about some news. First off, we have here from CoinDesk, another crypto firm, Babel Finance, has suspended withdrawals. So yet another crypto firm has decided that because of some liquidity pressures, which is not surprising given the fact that we're in the middle of a bear market right now, but these liquidity pressures are preventing them from honoring all of the withdrawal requests because they don't have enough money in their firm in order to honor all of these withdrawal requests. And unfortunately, it's another platform like this, just like Celsius, and this platform has prevented its users from withdrawing money off the platform. And you can see there are multiple of these platforms. It even says on Thursday, rival staking platform FinBlocks, another staking platform, made a similar decision restricting withdrawals to $1,500 per month due to its connection with Three Arrows Capital. And that's kind of what I would expect, is that these crypto firms are all involved with each other. And if one fails, there's a good chance that others can fail as well. So I'll be keeping you guys updated on this story. Another crypto firm suspending withdrawals. And that leads me to my next story here. Mark Cuban, the billionaire Shark Tank star Mark Cuban, has come out and said that many of these crypto business models are not valid and they will eventually die out during this bear market. In stocks and crypto, you'll see that companies that were sustained by cheap, easy money but didn't have valid prospects will disappear. And that's something that we've seen recently with something like Terra Luna, the Terra Luna crash, and maybe another one of these firms, whether it's Celsius or Babel Finance or Three Arrow, whichever. But the whole point is that a lot of this money is being taken out of the market, and a lot of these companies are over leveraged. So we expect to see a lot of these firms go out of business. Okay. And it also includes one of my favorite quotes, which is Warren Buffett. He quotes Warren Buffett and says that when the tide goes out, you see who's swimming naked. So essentially the tide's coming out and we're seeing who's swimming naked in the crypto community. Next, I want to talk about USDC or Circle, right? USDC, US dollar coin issuer Circle to introduce euro-backed stablecoin in the US. So USDC is already backed to the dollar, and now they're going to introduce a euro-backed stablecoin for the US. And so this is great news for people who want a stablecoin that's backed to the euro instead of the dollar. And now it'll just go ahead and give their customers more choices in case they prefer the euro as opposed to the dollar. So this is big news. I like to see news like this. It just goes to show you that adoption is coming, adoption is accelerating, and it will continue to accelerate even through this bear market. So I always like to stop and talk about some positive news in the crypto space because we're in the middle of a bear market right now. So if you guys like this video, please give me a comment or a like or a follow. I would really appreciate a subscription and or subscribe to me and let me know what you guys like, what you want to see, what you don't want to see, and if there are any stories that I could cover, I'd really appreciate that. All right, this is Cody the Coin Raptor signing out.